Yep, it's big. Well, Sam and I are here at the Montezuma public access site, getting ready to do my essentially first solo canoe trip. They rented, well, not rented, but a borrowed canoe from my friend Andy. Used to be for the Turkey Run canoe company, I guess, that he got for cheap. So it's pretty beat up, but that's about, as long as it floats, that's all that matters. Kind of too cool today, only a high of 50. Be a little bit warmer tomorrow and Friday. We're going from Montezuma down to Terre Haute, ideally. So hopefully we don't tip over or drown. This is pretty much the typical shoreline. Pretty steep. Haven't really found any places that you could land yet, other than a couple farmland runoff streams that come in. We've passed Little Raccoon Creek, Big Raccoon Creek, Montgomery Island, I think it was called. And just kind of cruising along, looking for somewhere to stop. And we stopped at Clinton, a little further than I wanted to go actually. But this is mostly for my road geek friend here. This is 163 coming into Clinton. You can see where the road now curves and heads off that direction across the bridge. But this was the old alignment that goes down there and curves underneath the railroad bridge. Well, this is the first time that I've had to set up my tarp using rocks, or in this case, chunks of old concrete from a road that used to be here. This is an old alignment of State Route 163 heading into Clinton. It takes a lot more time to get it set up this way, and it's certainly not as stable as actually having stakes in the ground versus having stakes underneath these large chunks of concrete. But we're set up for evening. Got some dinner on the little alcohol stove there. Getting ready to boil some water. Well, indeed, this alignment passes underneath the railroad bridge there and then ends quite abruptly right here. 163 is still right out there. You probably can't see it unless a car happens to go by, but you still probably wouldn't be able to see it. And I'm going to guess that it went across the river and connected up with whatever that road is there that comes down to the access site now. But I don't know. Or maybe I'm wrong and this isn't an old alignment, but it connects up perfectly with 163 coming in from the east side. But odd that they would remove all the pavement from here over to that bridge, if that was indeed the original location of the bridge. But I don't see any pilings on this side, at least. You know, it's potential that there could have been pilings over on the other side of the river. So, here we are, floating lazily downstream, somewhat backwards. Paused to put my sunglasses on finally. But it pretty much still looks the same. Got some houses finally over on this side. We're probably only a couple miles down from Clinton. Haven't passed Brulette's Creek yet, or whatever, however you pronounce that, or Spring Creek. Well, thanks to the Wabash, across from Terre Haute. There's the State Route 63 bridge that we're just south of. We tied up here along the bank. And we're eating a nice wholesome lunch of jelly beans and leftover marshmallows. So Sam is happy. But made pretty good time. It's about 2:30 and I think we left about pretty close to 10 or so. So that's 4.5 hours for about 13.5 miles or something like that, maybe 14. We have less than 4 miles to go to get to Fairbanks Park, where we will meet our mama, or wife in my case. Sam is looking forward to that. We finished up now here at the Fairbanks Park. So just waiting for my wife to get here to pick us up. Had a good time. Saw lots of birds. Yeah, we did actually, you can just barely see her maybe up there, but ISU student kayaked up to the railroad bridges and back for a little workout, so we did see one other boat. But beautiful weather. Glad that we were able to get out, but I'm sure Sam is glad to be home, so he can sleep in his nice warm bed with Mama. Well, not in bed with Mama, but at home with Mama. He's definitely a mama's boy, but that's alright. We still get to have our adventures. So now I just need to clean out the canoe. You can see with all our muddy feet and stuff from the muck that we at our overnight campsite. We need to get the dirt and stuff out of here before we return it to our buddy Andy.